So autumn is finally here. A brief period between sweating your ass off and getting frostbite on your ears. You best believe I'm going to make the most of it. Okay, we're back with another autumn/fall outfits video. I'm so happy with the outfits I've put together for this. I really think I've managed to create something for just about everyone, no matter your preferences or your personal style. We've got warm, soft knits, versatile legwear options, and a few amazing pieces of outerwear I've been very patiently waiting to break out. These outfits are cozy, sharp, and I definitely think they make the most of everything that this season has to offer. As always for me, everything you see will be linked down below. And if you enjoy, drop this video a like and make sure to subscribe too, so I can keep giving you guys all this solid fashion inspo. Right, let's begin. If I was to sum up my current everyday style in autumn, this would probably be it. One of those outfits where I genuinely wouldn't change a single thing about it. And it consists of one of my favorite all-time color combinations, grey marl and green. I don't often deal with objective truths when it comes to fashion, but as we're starting with this sculpt hoodie from Destructive, I have to say it's probably one of the objectively best hoodies I've ever tried. 600 GSM, totally custom fabric. It's a soft matte cotton outer shell with a bonded poly lining that reinforces its shape and drape wear after wear. These are the best parts of everything you love in your favorite hoodie, just turned up to 10. For legwear, if you watched last week's video, you'll know all about these. My green Stamray fatigue pants. Very structured and starchy, but they're still quite lightweight, so they're great for the early fall where denim can feel a little bit too heavy sometimes. On foot, I decided to fully embrace the rugged theme here, and these, to be honest, have desperately been waiting to get some wear since I grabbed them earlier this year. My black pebble grain urban hikers from Solivet. They've super comfortable air cushion sole, just in this beautiful vintage hiker style silhouette. And I finally topped it off with a bit of lightness from my cream local space cap. Bit rugged, kind of masculine style here, but still very easy to wear day to day. Now, it wouldn't be a Run Wild Outfits video without my ever-reliable outfit formula of a fisherman knit and jeans. And for this season, we're pairing a once-forbidden color combination, black and navy. Call me crazy, I know. This time we've got these wide-fit indigo denim jeans from Uniqlo, and I adore this rich dark indigo cut. It's so saturated, and the texture really catches the eye. If you're a lover of your darker wash denim, now is definitely the time to get some wear out of them. Perfectly sitting on top of my always dependable black leather Gibson derbies from Solivet. Way more comfortable than a loafer thanks to the air cushion soles, but still not too big and bulky like a boot. They're just the perfect fall shoe in my opinion. Up top we have this stunning black cashmere knit from Proper Cloth. Now this might not be the most interesting knit in terms of silhouette or shape, but damn, it is the softest and the warmest knit I've tried by miles. The handful of this is just incredible. Finally, I topped it off with this black leather tote bag. The smooth, high shine of the leather matches perfectly with the derbies, and it kind of just ties the outfit all nicely together. Outfit 3, and we're really flexing our fashion muscles with this one. Monochromatic dressing will always be just so incredibly stylish to me, but there is definitely a right and a wrong way to do it, and a huge part of putting an outfit together like this is to understand how to anchor it with black. So to demonstrate, we're pairing together the new Uniqlo U denim jacket along with the wide color jeans, both in this light saturated beige. Now with an outfit like this, going for all beige is quite daunting for some people, and so I think it's pretty important to understand how you can use accessories here to make it feel a lot more easy and a lot more wearable. We've already got a black slim fit tee for the base, and now we're just going to play off that and just add a few more black pieces to tone the whole thing down. A black belt, of course, along with some black leather penny loafers and a black leather bag. By adding all this black, kind of similar to the last outfit, it gives it an air of intentionality and makes the outfit as a whole feel a lot more put together. The great thing about this anchoring effect is that it works for pretty much any type of outfit. Definitely feel free to try this with any outfit that you might feel is a little bit too far out of your comfort zone. I can guarantee it will make it feel so much more wearable. Other than that, I really love this outfit. It feels very cool, very Lemaire coded, which is something I'm always going for in these types of outfits. Let's move on. Outfit 4, and this is probably one you've seen me wear before or some variation on it. But as an avid outfit repeater, I think this is one that just feels really right in autumn. Starting with my ever-reliable cream Mora knit from Finisterre, truly one of my favorite all-time best purchases, I have to say. I'd love to know actually how many times I've featured this in videos. It's probably nearing something like 100 plus outfits. I paired it with some brown cotton fatigue pants, and these are from Ronick. I love not only the pairing of the tones here, also the amount of texture these two items bring. And this is only really enhanced by the introduction of a third texture coming from this blue Levi's denim jacket. I find the denim jacket is a great option in the autumn, still thick enough to keep you warm, but not something you'll find yourself overheating it. Finally, to add to that rugged theme we've got going on here, I grabbed my Solivet derbies again, as well as my local space cream cap to tie everything together. Quite a few different tones going on, but because they're all fairly neutral, it's very easy to wear day to day and just feels very appropriate for this time of year. Everything works, but each piece is very wearable on its own, giving you a ton of flexibility in your wardrobe. Simple, very practical, and honestly, anyone could put together this combination of items and look good, I think. The problem with the autumn season, especially early on, are those random super warm sunny days where the temperatures suddenly rise and you're left absolutely baking by midday. But when these days arrive, I love to grab a knit that's slightly on the thinner side and go for a slightly bolder color and some lighter tones. Starting with the knit then, this is the Uniqlo 100% lambswool knit in this lovely olive green. It's very affordable simply because it's not the thickest knit, but that does mean it's very breathable and also that it's not too warm, which is perfect for these types of days. Then we've got these mid blue jeans, also from Uniqlo, and I just love these two colors next to each other. Quite a bold pairing and definitely not something I go for every day, but when I do, I always love it. Maybe it's me just refusing to let go of the lighter tones that are often associated with summer. Again, I went with some lighter accessories just to lighten this up a bit. My Duke and Dexter two-tone loafers along with my cream local space cap. The cream here I think works perfectly as a lighter accent color against the saturated blue and the green. Again, pretty simple here, but with this, at least I won't be overheating anytime soon. Now let's put together something for those slightly chillier days. When the mornings are getting dark and you can start seeing your breath in your commute, this is the type of outfit I will 100% be reaching for. Going for an all black base here I guess feels very suited given the type of day. Here we've got the black Uniqlo U crew neck tee, and this is just the perfect base layer if you ask me. It is pretty surprisingly warm thanks to its thick 100% cotton construction. Below that I went with my wash black Galaxy jeans from Weekday. I'm still absolutely loving this pair. They're a little bit wider than your typical straight cut, not baggy, not boot cut, just the perfect shape. Black Solitaire hikers on feet again. These are solid, grippy, and just so reliable. These are perfect to not let those pesky puddles ruin your day. Olive green blouson jacket from the latest Uniqlo U collection on top, insulated with Uniqlo's newest Puff Tech insulation. It's very lightweight but still super warm, and it's got a cotton DWR coated shell for when the rain inevitably shows up. Finally, a simple black cotton beanie just to keep my head warm. I think in this outfit you have all the practicality you'll ever need in autumn. This outfit really consists of dependable pieces that do that job of doing exactly what you want them to do. Okay, enough of the doom and gloom. Here's an outfit that always brightens up my days regardless of the weather. This lovely birch brown mohair knit from Destructive really is the star of the show here. I got this recently and I've been absolutely obsessed with it. It is just, I don't even know how to describe it. A serious lack of adjectives are coming into my head right now. And I've gone for a bit of a left field pick with some cream jeans, which I might add I think are criminally underrated for the colder months. Everyone also kind of defaults to dark denim this time of year. The light tone feels very fresh, especially against the brown knit. It keeps things a little bit cleaner and just that little bit brighter. Just make sure you wear them on dry days, otherwise you might have some splashback. Oh my god, did I actually write that? I must have been on a mad one when I read this script. Smarten up the outfit a bit, I've again grabbed my black penny loafers from Solitaire and topped it off head to toe with my black Vacanze cap. This is a slow morning outfit if ever I've seen one, where I don't want to look like I've made tons of effort, but I still want to feel like I look nice, you know? Maybe out for a coffee, or meeting my girlfriend for a quick bite to eat on our lunch breaks. Now for a bit more of a sharper version of this. The turtleneck will always add that touch of elegance, paired with some pleated trousers, leather boots, and a structured black overcoat. A combination that has served me so well whenever I'm looking for an outfit where I want to feel that little bit more refined in form. Black turtlenecks are so underrated, and they are my go-to for the chillier days. Not only do they keep you that little bit warmer, if you get the right one, they also just look so stylish. As odd as this sounds, wearing one definitely makes me feel more like I've got my life together, you know? I can guarantee next time you go out for a date or maybe a nice dinner somewhere, grab yourself a black turtleneck, and honestly, whoever you're meeting will not know what hit them. I've chosen to highlight the pleated trousers here a bit by having them be a contrasting color. You could certainly go black for something a bit more cohesive, but I love the switch up here. To keep the smart tone consistent, I just grabbed my black Chelsea boots from Arket. Then this leather crossbody bag from Cos ties it all together. This is my go-to date night outfit where I really want to impress, but I still want to be comfortable. Nothing too loud or flashy here, just classic pieces done well. Maybe you're just looking for a simple but ultra clean autumn outfit. Something that is very easy to put together, but would still look great worn to a whole host of occasions. And nothing to me is simpler and cleaner than the combination of navy and a crisp white. Of course, I had to show some love to corduroy this season. I've been missing this beautiful navy cord jacket so much. The texture and the shine of this corduroy really is incredible. It almost looks like velvet in some lights. I absolutely love it. For the bottoms, I wanted to go simple here, but still clean and monochromatic, so I went with the navy version of the infamous pleated wide trousers from Uniqlo. Please add some structure, and I like that they kind of match the jacket without feeling too matchy kind of co-ord. Like, we're not trying too hard right now with this. We want something that's chill and pretty easy to wear too. Sitting on top of my two-tone Duke and Dexter penny loafers again, these tie back to the tee, making the outfit feel a lot more intentional. This is probably as minimal as you'll ever see me go in terms of my style. No hat or bag with this one, which I have to say is probably a first on this channel. I really wanted to let the tones and the texture speak for themselves here. I have been kind of appreciating a more pared back and more minimal style recently. Maybe it's just a phase, but I do think it's kind of shifted my perspective when I get dressed day to day right now. Or maybe it's just because I finally got a haircut and I actually like the way my hair looks for once. Lastly, for outfit 10, 1 year after I debuted my first lazy Sunday outfit, I'm bringing my newest updated 2025 version, and this is probably as warm and as cozy as you can be, wearing clothes that is. I've been seeing more of these incredibly stylish monochromatic outfits with drapey wool fabrics, and I love the look of them, so I kind of wanted to put together my own version. To go with my destructive grey mohair knit, I recently grabbed the matching mohair sweatpants. Yes, you heard me right, mohair sweatpants. These are super warm, but not only that, they're so incredibly light, perfect for lounging around the house or running errands day to day. This outfit is just the definition of cozy. But because of this unorthodox fluffy texture, I find this set just feels way cooler and way more stylish than your typical cotton sweatpants and sweatshirt combo. They drape perfectly as well on my Colbacks and Wilsons. Cozy outfits must mean comfortable footwear, right? I've layered a white Uniqlo tee underneath just so it peeks out of the hem, just to add that little bit of brightness and to break up the grey a bit to stop it feeling too heavy. Finally, I added my black and white running beanie because, well, sometimes it's pretty cold, and also, again, because I find a little pattern goes a long way in breaking up a monochromatic outfit like this. Perfect lazy Sunday fit, if I do say so myself. You'll be catching me in this every day for the foreseeable. So those are 10 of my favorite outfits I'll be wearing for fall 2025. But I'd love to know, which was your favorite outfit? And have you got an outfit or maybe a few pieces that you just cannot wait to wear this season? Let me know in the comments, guys, and as always, everything I've worn will be linked in the description. If you enjoyed or just like the fits, make sure to drop this video a like and subscribe too. And if you're after more fashion content from me, YouTube thinks you'll love this video here, so go and check it out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I can't believe it's autumn already. I'm so excited for fall this year. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll catch you in the next video on Sunday. See you then.